Hi, welcome back. After a long time, I am again trying to make videos because my employment as says let's work hard. Okay, so story I'm going to tell you today is a little bit special, or should I say too much hilarious, and yeah, that's it. So let's begin. We see someone saying I got AC card, and this is our main character. He is kinda naked right now. And he is seeing the world beyond the forest. But he got shocked to see that his day is not there, and even he is finding everywhere like it's a person, and he even searches back like where is my day, but it's nowhere near. So he's just crying like where the fuck did it go. And then he tries to remember like what happened when before I got reincarnated. He remembers like he was just being, then he was his, and then went to work, but he remembered that his day was all the time there on the right position. Here he is trying to calm himself down, like trying to think carefully, like where. First of all, he remembers how he got reincarnated when he get struck by the lightning. Like that, he end up in this world without his day. But then a very good thought comes into his mind, like what if this world has no day in the first place, and he's blaming the world, not his faith, and that's why he roamed the streets. But suddenly got shocked, like they were wearing clothes and they are literally some different kinds of people. So he put the blanket on his thing and was just moving forward. Here he was in thoughts, like he wanted to see evidence if this world has D or not. And we suddenly see a fucking zombie on his face, like saying, he was saying like I'm looking for something long, and he's trying to pay the price. His name was, he's a smoke type demon, and he listened, his name is Sopang. When that demon was sorting, somehow our boy see his balls and got depressed or shocked immediately, like he is the only one without day. And that demon like he's just bullshitting right now, to be honest. Let us skip this fucking part. Suddenly a fire blast happens and we see a new human whose name was Harlord, and he is a explosion type. He literally killed the demon in one shot. After defeating the demon king, he tells everyone to check their attributes. It's like free sale right now. And if you got a super attribute, then you will become a hero and participate in killing the demon king. And everyone was excited, like I'm going to defeat the strongest demon king. In this line, we see our boy also got test his ability. But the test shocked him because the examiner said you have pathetic type attribute, and which name is no dick. And you can see his reaction like what the fuck. And I'm literally feeling sorry for our boy. After the shock of his pathetic attribute, he was just walking away. But then he encounters a merchant who says nothing in this world is free, and share valuable information like if a demon king dies, he turn into an artifact, divine artifact, to be precious. And it was kind of useless for our MC because he just need his D. That merchant said I can sell you anything, like from the ancient manuals to the divine artifacts. So what do you want? He asks our MC. Our MC said I need my D, but merchant was like what the fuck. So our MC didn't ask further and takes his business card, because what he needed is his D. In this world, nothing is important without a D in your hand. He went to bathroom because he wanted to see if this world really has no D or it was just his imagination, because you see, and the demon king was not even human, so now he wanted to test with a human that was right in front of him. You can see him, so he just stand beside him and try to peek it, saying just a glance, but that man sees him like why the fuck are you peeking, you bastard, and punch him so hard that he flip outside. And that person started lashing out on our MCs, like saying why I am with bad luck, my parents are disappointed in me, and my girlfriend broke up with me. And he was like really sad because he didn't get accepted in demon party, so he was like more trauma for him, and now this pervert is speaking on him is just diabolical. But our MC is also sad because he sees that human has also a D, but that human was like ready to fight MC for ruining his mood and summon his divine artifact. But our MC didn't give a shit because he was in his deep thought, like I got reincarnated without my day, and in this life I'm not going to say it. It's a very fucked up thing for me. And just like that, he summoned his power, the pathetic type attribute, and saw the way in a very angry way, I will show you what I have. And just like that, he summoned a fucking knife, and he was fucking disappointed in himself, like, what the heck? Now even he can think further. That blue-haired man attacks on him, but MC does it, and blue-haired man like saying, I will win this fight at least. But our MC kicked him very hard, and he was fucking defeated. But our MC didn't hold back, he was ready to kill him like something. But someone from behind said, don't rush, and push him back with just his hand, like he had some telekinesis power. We see blue haired man was in depression, or should I say, was crying very hard because he can't even defeat the thief who used his house blanket. Now, since it to our again MC, we see who the fuck are you saying to the man, and that man said, you don't wanna know what you did? MC was shocked, like, how the fuck do you know? And that man shows him an illusion of very colorless scenario or shit and tell him, like, he said, MC, don't panic, I am the god of this world. And revealed a secret that I had turned your dick into the strongest demon king. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? We see God explaining that if you defeat the demon king, then I will grant a wish to get anything. And just like that, he shows a demon king, explaining he is a fat demon. And don't you think he is cute? MC said, but why? The god misunderstood, asking why he is called fat demon, and explained he is called fat demon because of its attribute. And in fact, everyone in this world has attribute, all are given by me. And MC was shocked. But MC asked, why did you turn my D into a strongest demon king? And why it has to be my D to become Demon King? And the god explained, this is a beautiful misunderstanding. I misjudged your D as my model of Demon King. And so I convincingly took that and made into a strongest Demon King. And MC was like shocked. What the fuck? What's so beautiful about it? And how the hell you misjudged? And how is it even possible to make it into a strongest Demon King? So the god saw him original model. And MC was like, where is my D? But God didn't give a fuck about his question and explained, like, you have seen it how a demon king dies and turn into a divine artifact, like that fucking ball demon. And with the help of divine artifact, people can use a skill related to attribute I bestow upon them. For example, the Lord Roaring Knight, which you met, his attribute is explosion, and the skill he used is explosion punch. But MC was like, I wanted to know where is my D. But again, God was explaining how I built Demon King Mountain. It has 10 floors in total, and each floor has several Demon King caves, each containing a Demon King. You must defeat a Demon King to go up to a floor. But MC was like, where is my fucking D? So he finally said, your D is naturally at very top because he is the strongest Demon King. So you must defeat everything to get to the top and take your D. But MC was like, since I'm a transmigrator, shouldn't I just enjoy this life, face slapping enemies and surrounded by babes and enjoying life in another world? But God get angry saying, it's not like I did on purpose. I told you it was a misunderstanding. If you want your dick, fight your way to the floor yourself. So many people in this world have the goal to defeat the strongest demon king, and you don't even pull Ifa, and you only know how to complain to God. In this world, even very few have seen God, and you are lucky. And MC was like, what the fuck? You are blaming everything on me? But he said, wait, so everyone wants to defeat the strongest demon king because defeating him can get a wish. But God was like, don't be mistaken, that is not your D now. MC finally realized this God is fucking scammer. So I said, big bro God, from what you said, everyone has attribute and can use divine artifact and even skills. But I can only summon knives. So God explained, because you are a transmigrator, I can't give you any attribute because you can't use a skill of this world. But MC said, then how can I summon these knives? The God said, because I have given you a skill to summon anything from your world that you have touched. Anything from the nukes to the fan to table to anything. Since I have snapped your dick, not giving any ability to you is indeed cruel. So now we are even now because I have given you ability too. MC was like, what's so even about it? I at least removed this touch before because in my entire life I touched my D. I haven't even touched any weapon at all. And since I am a transmigrator, can you give me more information? But God get angry saying transmigrator and said, don't think you are special because you are a transmigrator. If I hadn't pulled your ding dong, I wouldn't even bother with you. And then God somehow become madman saying, I won't give any privilege, only fair competition here. This is my game and I am a god. Then he looked at the fat demon and said, kill him and I will send you back. So in the end, MC killed the fat demon and get a bronze rank divine artifact. And before leaving, God said, I am God. Mountains and river are built by me. The light shines from me. I know all things, and all things exist because of me. So, MC, you must not tell outsider about me because I will be watching you all the time. So now begin your journey. And just like that, MC landed on the ground with his claws this time. He sees a manhole and was like, why is a manhole covered in another world? And he tries to open it and suddenly got teleported and realized this is Demon Cave. Suddenly, a person from behind says, holding a divine artifact. A cat like being suddenly appear out of thin air and order MC to beat the shit out of this pink bully. And he was actually shocked, like, how the hell a fairy following you? From now, we will call it fairy. The fairy said, let me tell you about this kid has no D. But before he could complete the sentence, MC punched both of them very hard. Fairy asked, why did you hit me? I told you to hit him. But MC was like, who the fuck are you and where did you come from? That fairy shows I am avatar of God. Still, I'm not that godly, but I am an existence that you can't ignore. And from now, I will witness your journey to find your D. And simply asked Fairy that, so you are my system, right? But Fairy said, stop reading too much webtoons. I'm not system, I'm just here to witness your journey and I will not interfere in any of your adventure. So MC asked, we are in Demon King Mountain, right? But Fairy said, nah, we are in Demon King outside of the Demon Mountain. So MC asked, then how did I get here? I just opened the manhole cover. And why do there a manhole cover in the fairy explained that those are teleportation gate that can lead you to any of in Demon Cave. And I had personally designed that aesthetic. MC said, this is ass. So Fairy got angry, you will know when you will enter Demon King Mountain. This is just outside and so there is no much to show. Then MC asks, you will not kill me if I will ask you question, right? Fairy said, yeah, I would not because that would be too boring, right? So MC asked, big bro God, how will I get out of here then? Fairy explained there are two ways. First, either kill or make surrender Demon King. Second, find the door that is exists. And told MC to use his ability. MC get it and summon a chainsaw. MC tried to start the chainsaw but it didn't start. Fairy said, doesn't this need electricity? And Fairy said, this thing need electricity, right? And MC was like, what a fucking scam happened with me. And he started screaming for help. And three fish entity says, I am here. And even Sinchan with a small D said, I will help you. But MC feel a sense of defeat even without the fight. Because Sinchan got that D and he didn't. Suddenly that pink bully stand up and said, those are three from Fishman Race and other is Trent Refugee from here. And my dad is Lord Roaring Commander Knight. That was unnecessary though. We see Bully started calling our MC his disciple because he defeated him. Okay, so let's fucking just ignore all of these things and get to the main point where MC asks what is your attribute and what's the escape lab. Pink Bully said my ability is firecracker and I had decided to burn this corrupted demon king cave because he is not here and light his thumb. Even MC summoned lighter and Pink Bully was impressed, saying you are really super strong. And MC was like full of himself, started giving him advice, but Fairy said, go fucking fight. We see MC enter the cave where a zombie was captured and he decided to kill him. And this time, instead of knife, he summoned an axe and attacked the zombie. But that thing didn't kill him. Axe get flipped away. And suddenly we see something happen to that and we notice a new character. And her name is Popu and she was a musician. Scene shifts, we see two demon king greeting a small demon king, and he was talking to them like it's have been half an year. I came out of Demon King Mountain, expecting the Demon King caves one by one. So what the situation with two of you? The smaller demon said, I have. Can Kemo took me in because I didn't have a demon king and was wandering outside. So that the main demon leader said, Ken Kemo, I don't really oppose this situation, but when someone challenges it, only you can fight. As the master of Demon King Mountain, this is the god rule and we must obey it. And they both agreed to it. Fuck, what the fuck is this Demon King name? I am so confused. We will call him Can. So Can said to the main Demon King, like, we didn't expect you to come here in our remote place. And the smaller demon said, let's go back. We have to protect the Demon King cave. They were about to leave, but the main Demon King said, you don't have to call me by name. Prefer a more sounding name. But Can said, you are the strongest Demon King, our king. What should we call you? And we see that Demon King said, just call me D. And he was our MCD and the strongest demon king. Scene shift again to our MC who was running with the ice girl where she was trying to question him like why did you try to kill that wood? He was innocent. But then we said that was the best way to do it because he was a tree so he wouldn't die if I cut his branch. But the little Sinchan said we are tyrant. Corruption demon king invaded our village and corrupted everyone into his puppet. Even my dad who was the strongest in our village got corrupted by him. So please save my dad. And the ice girl said, yeah, we are eventually going to do that in the name of God. Hearing the God name mentioned, MC asked about it. And she said, I am missionary of divine embrace kingdom and I am a believer of God. Is there any problem with it? Here the fairy explained that divine embrace kingdom believe in God and their pope even said that this God had seen God. Ice Girl started explaining about her story when a natural disaster struck and she was trapped on the rooms for 3 days and 3 nights. But when she prayed for first time to the God, he listened. And from then on, she became a believer of God and had a strong faith in him. And her goal is to make a cult for the God. Even Princess started saying, "We have seen the God," but MC said, "Nah, we don't have any time for your bullshit," and cut to the point. Where Icicle tried to recruit our MC to join her cult. But MC just said no because God wouldn't do anything. He will just watch. And girl said, "Nah, God can understand you." But she said, "Nah, God can understand you." And those who had seen him always struck miracles. But our MC is not going to believe this bullshit because he had seen the God and how the fucked up he is. Our MC know it very well. That's it for today, guys. I will not explain this story anymore because this bullshit I can't even read it. The translation is so bad. My English is so bad. Plus everything is so bad. The story is so bad. I don't want to continue it. If a miracle happened, I will try again. But I hope a miracle won't happen and I don't have to explain this shit.